So good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Let's quickly share the link to our friends and family who would love to be here with us. Let's share the link with them. Let's share the link. Let's share the link so we can get started immediately. Let's share the link to everybody. As I'm doing that, also let's share the link to our friends who we think would love to be here with us. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Let's share the link. Let's share the link to our friends and family who will be here, who would love to be here with us so we can proceed immediately. Let's share the link. You are doing well. So we're not going to waste much time. We're going to start immediately. I think others would join us and then continue from where we are. So let me give a brief recap of what happened in the market. So first, I'm going to share my screen. So I'll give a brief recap of what happened in the market before we proceed to today's stuff. So initially, we spoke about we analyzed Bitcoin, that Bitcoin was going to get to 9,600, 9,500 according to our Zone Master, and it's going to give us a long from there. And if you look at what happened, Bitcoin actually got to that position, and and market reacted exactly. Let me show you. So remember, initially I was telling you guys that I want to see Bitcoin back. That I want to see Bitcoin back to like 9,500 or so. You can see on the 1 hour time frame, Zone Master, the day we spoke about the Bitcoin was around 92K or 93K, and it went back down to 90K. So if you attend my live class on Monday, you'll see where I indicated that 90K is the new support zone that Bitcoin wants to hold. I believe you all are aware about this. And you can see, to my greatest surprise, our resistance here has been broken. The strong resistance that has been holding for a very long time, which you can see is actually take profit too from the, if you long Bitcoin from 90K that we spoke about that day, you understand, Bitcoin pumped to almost 97K. So I took a shot on Ethereum with, basically I saw Bitcoin at 94K being the strongest resistance so far, which has given us a lot of profit. I was like, okay, based on repetition, you know, it should react to this zone and start coming down. But Bitcoin was very bullish and broke above to 96K. Good. So this triggered the Ethereum trade I took to kick me out. So if truly this pump of Bitcoin to 97K is a valid pump, then I guess this major resistance I've been holding for months will turn to a support. Now, if you look closely on the 1 hour time frame, you will see that on top the 94K, another cycle wants to be created. So what we do as a trader, we just have to wait and observe and see what happens. But you can see that regardless of the market kicking me out, you can see how calm I am. Why am I calm? I am calm because I actually knew what I was doing. Took my chances. And you can see some days may be like that, and other days, So if I'm just not happy that I did not take this trade. Many of my members and many people that attended my class on Monday actually took this long from 90K. Now, long from 90K to 97K is a whole lot of profit. A whole lot of profit. So painful that me and I went for a short around here at 94K. And I went to go and short Ethereum, hoping that okay, Bitcoin will react to this and it's going to dump. Analysis don't lie. But some days are like that, it broke above our resistance zone, and this is it. So if this pump is genuine enough, let's see what happens. If there's going to be a retest on this 94K zone, which I'm seeing some candles forming, but let's see how real the candle is. So this is a short story of my trading journey. Profit on Bitcoin, Ethereum was kicked out. 90K. You can see how Master actually just gave us a very sweet entry at 90K here. You can go and watch the video on Monday. You can go and watch the video we took on Monday. You can see how Master gave us a very sweet entry at 90K here. And you can see how the market kissed the 90K zone and reacted to straight to 97K. Hit TP1, hit TP2. So let's see what happens from there. And if this bullish momentum holds, trust me, like I always said, we are going to a 100K zone. We are going to a 100K on Bitcoin. We are going to hit 100K on Bitcoin very soon. So do you guys understand the theory now? So in case you found yourself in cases like this, zero panic. This is trading. It happens like that sometimes. But trust me, the 100 times you follow your rules and what you see in the market, you're going to be right 90 times, which I can assure you of that. So this is my recap. This is my trading recap from Sunday to Tuesday. This is my trading recap and how my trading has been from Sunday to Tuesday. A long from BTC was a very good one. People took it and they made money from it. And I was kicked out from a short on Ethereum, believing that this resistance zone here that I've been holding should hold. But definitely the market did not promise us a straight pattern or a continuous pattern. But we just have to always trade according to what we see. And if you can trade what you see, as like I said, in 100 times, you'll be going to be right 90 times. Let's proceed to what we have for today quickly. Once again, good morning. So today we're going to look at fear, hope, and revenge trading as support and resistance. How to break this cycle. So good morning, family. Welcome to today's live class. 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 So if you have ever entered a trade, let me check my network is very good. Okay. So if you have ever entered a trade at support and resistance and your heart started racing, or held a bad trade, hoping it will come back, or jump into another trade immediately after a loss, today's class is for you. We're going to talk about fear, hope, and revenge trading, and how these emotions destroy good traders at support and resistance. So if you're live with me, type I am with you in the comment section. If you're live with me, I want you to type I am with you in the comment section. If you are live with me, type I am with you in the comment section. If you're live with me, type I am with you in the comment section. Good. So we can proceed. So let's go to part one of today's class while others join us gradually. I'm still pained that I was kicked out by Ethereum, but I'm a trader and it is what it is. Now the BTC I just relaxed with, it went straight to 97k. Imagine me holding Bitcoin from 90k, following Zomaster strictly, and just taking my long from 90k. Me, I was looking for like 89. Ah, following Zomaster 90k to 97k. That's like almost 400% profit if I look well. Oh. Let's proceed. Part one: why emotions show up strongest at key levels. Why emotions show up strongest at key levels. Support resistance is where decisions are forced. If your trade is actually away from levels, or your trade has not peaked yet, you see your body is calm. But when your trade peak, emotions will start exploding. Yes, so that Ethereum trade, if Bitcoin had reacted from 994k back to how it has been doing, we have been massive profit. And I waited. I didn't enter at 3001. I entered at 3002, almost to 3003. But man gas put stop loss. You get Bitcoin after taking Bitcoin at 90k is on Monday. I analyzed it here. So when I click my name, say I took your trade. I took Bitcoin at 90k when you in your live class. I took Bitcoin at 90k. When you said to master showed us the Bitcoin from 90k. So I took it and I took profit at 97k. I said, hi, the mid and anti Ethereum one. Support and resistance is where decisions are forced. You Sorry, can you guys hear me or can you guys see me clearly? Can you guys hear and see me clearly? If you can't, say yes in the comment section. Can you hear and see me clearly? Say yes in the comment section. Yeah, let's proceed. So let me go back again. I said why emotions show up strongest at key levels. Now, support and resistance is where decisions are forced. And this is where the market exposes emotional weaknesses. You understand? When your entry triggers, everything matters. Your entry matters, your stop loss enter matters, your profit matters. Fear, hope, and revenge don't come from the market, they come from uncertainty and lack of rules. When you are having issues of fear, hope, and revenge, they don't come from the market, they come from uncertainty and lack of rules in the market. They come from uncertainty and lack of rules in the market. You understand? So let's talk of fear. and how fear can ruin a good trade. Because this is something that a lot of traders face that we barely talk about. It's not about, you see, trading does not end in having good setup, having good analysis, having good setup, or having good analysis. Let me explain how fear shows up. Fear shows up when you close a winning trade too early. Closing a winning trade too early is when shows that you are actually afraid. Closing a winning trade early shows that you are actually afraid. You see yourself, you do the whole analysis from A to Z, you even see a good setup, but because of fear, you avoid that good setup. It's now the one that is not even going to play out at all. Is that one you now go and take? If you have experienced this before, type I have in the comment section. If you are the type that always tighten your stop loss because you are afraid of losing you losing money, you tighten your stop loss and forget that the market actually needs time to do what it has to do before it goes your way, you are in trouble. That is fear. Or you are the type, you have seen a zone they are supposed to enter, maybe out of fear, maybe you have had one or two losses and you have broken your rules and you did not do the right thing. Then when you now see that there's a coin that okay, you have seen it set up before, there's a coin you're supposed to take, then all of a sudden you will hesitate. Hesitation is fear. Until you're going to go hesitate until that price leave your zone. When I was a beginner, I explained this a lot and it's not new. That's why I'm preaching about it so that you guys, because we can do the best. Okay, look at Bitcoin and watch something. I had analysis live here on Bitcoin that we should long Bitcoin from 9600. You can go and check my class on Monday, and people made profit from it on the Zone Master indicator. I did not take it. Why? I was looking for like 89 thereabout. Because in this place you cannot be too perfect. Now the one I went to take for a shot kicked me out. You see what's going on. But it's not like I was afraid though. Me, I was just overthinking. You get, I'm just giving you an instance. Fear is the mind protecting you from pain, but in trading, it often protects you from profit. 90% of the trades you are afraid to take went well. True or false? If I'm lying, if I'm saying the truth, type true in the comment section. 90% of the trades you were afraid to take actually went your way. True or false? True or false? Let's be honest. 90% of the trades that we were afraid of are the trades that will actually go our way. And 90% of the trade that we made our biggest win from are the trades we didn't expect. I repeat, 90% of the trade we are afraid to take are those trades that actually goes our way. And 90% of the trades that now did massive profit are the ones we didn't even expect from. I can actually attest to this. The trade I would say, oh, if I just see like small 30%, 20%, 40% profit, I will leave the market. Is that trade that will give me 200%. Take for instance that coin now, on that coin River, like I made a little percentage last week. River, I was like, okay, this coin is, if you look at, I dropped the signal and signal, but say, this coin is very, very, I wrote very risky and volatile coin. I even wrote as low as use 5x. I said take profit at 40%, 30%. It is this coin that flew to almost 200% profit with 5x. If I can't knock am 10x score, I'll be in like almost 500% profit. So look at that. That's most of the trades that we didn't expect. I know that too well. So where does this fear actually come from? When you have over leverage, when you have used too much margin to trade, your stop loss is scary to you. But fear will only disappear when your risk is small, the plan is clear, and the rules are written. What about my risk is small? You did not over leverage. You have a specific amount you lose per trade. You do not carry all your money on one trade, and you have a plan. Okay, this is where I'm going to take profit at 20%. If it goes to my 10% or about 20% of my stop loss, I'm going to leave the market. That is a plan. And what is the rules? The rule is that either TP or SL. The rule is either TP or SL. The rule is either TP or SL. So let's go to the third one, hope. I always shout to people that hope is not a strategy. Whatever you see that I'm doing, I'm not doing whatever I'm doing based on hope. I have a track record or something I'm doing that makes me take that action. So if you ask me today, why did you enter at this point? I'll say, okay, look at it. This is you self, you'll be able to see reasons with me. And this is the most dangerous emotion. Players that trade with hope, be very careful. It's very dangerous. Hope sounds harmless, but it is deadly. Hope sounds like maybe it will bounce. Let me wait small. Price must respect this level. I believe in God. God will come down from heaven and shift my stop loss or shift the coin to go my way. Omo, I know myself. I am a terminator. I'm an actor in every film. This market cannot challenge me. It's where I say to stop, it will stop. Overconfidence, useless hope, useless confidence. Every die now. What's the worst that can happen? That's how your portfolio is going into vanishing. Price, you know, gas, you wan be see this place where I draw this level. Price must run am for there. And so the price go run your money comot ASAP. Then you are in a losing position. Accept your stop loss peacefully. You can adjust it, hoping that okay, maybe I say market wan still just come down small. If e just come down small, e go come go my way. The market match am, I dey match am, match am dey go. Hope keeps traders in losing position long after the idea is invalid. Take you have put your stop loss. Your stop loss is already in a place of invalidation because whatever makes me like wherever I put my stop loss, I put my stop loss in a place whereby I know that this anything that makes this coin go here, that means my setup has been invalidated. Professionals don't hope, they accept being wrong quickly and move on. Just like I told you, oh, everyone kick me out, this one give me profit. I'm okay, I'm good to go. I'm good to go, no issue, everywhere good. Say no more, say no more. I tell myself, everywhere good, say no more. So let's go to the part four of this revenge trading and why losses get bigger. Revenge trading and why losses get bigger. Let's go to the last part of this revenge trading and why losses get bigger. Let's proceed. Now, If you have been a victim of revenge trading, say hi. Revenge trading happens when you take a loss, then you feel angry and embarrassed, and you want your money back immediately. Let me tell you something. I think this was my biggest problem in trading then. This was my biggest problem in trading, revenge trading. You know, when you are partially a perfectionist, when you are someone that is always very emotional and you hate to lose. Like I hate when I was growing up, I love to win, I hate to lose. So this affect me mentally in trading. I can go to any extent to win. In fact, then in secondary school, I used to do debate for our class because we knew that if we start debate like this, my ideas will just dey flow. And in all the debate competition I went to, I came first, point blank checkpoint. So, I told you that trading actually shows who you are in real life. So this really affect me when I was coming up. When I take a loss, I feel very, very angry when I lose a trade. The next I'm looking for the next trade to go and take or go back to that trade. This trade, you go pay me back my money. Some days I will be successful, but 90% of those days of revenge trading, I lose everything. In fact, there was a time I had like this was my biggest loss to revenge trading. I had like almost $1,000. I lost everything to revenge trading. Now I'm telling you this not because I'm your mentor. But I want to let you know that whatever part you are going through have been there. So you not just seem that I'm just talking. I'm not just talking. I'm telling you out of experience. Most times when this spirit of revenge trading comes, is that time you want to DCA, like add more position to your position. You enter without confirmation. Is that time you ignore structure. You forget that you are a trader that trades with structure and clarity. You ignore it. Even the structure and clarity zone master AI indicator gives to you, you ignore it. The one is that more this market don't chop me $20. Now the market has eaten you $20. Supposed to go peacefully. You have like $80 in your maybe your portfolio is $100 and the market ate your $20. And instead of you to just live peacefully and move ahead, is that time you now say okay, for this reason, you market, you chop my $20 back, I must let it back. You enter again. As you enter again, the market show you shege, collect another $20 from your hand again. That's the time another spirit of so now it's between the good spirit and the bad spirit are here. The spirit now tell you, omo no gree o. Your money was $100 now before. Your money was $100 before. Now it's currently at uh, $60. Let's do this. Run another $60, no gree. Make sure you get that $100 back. You now enter with $50. The market still collect another 30. Bah! First, if the I mean, and the worst part with the revenge trading that the worst part with revenge trading that they first of all give you view one's profit. You'll see that it start pumping. It even pump to almost like $70 in profit. That means it has given you the money it ate and with extra profit. This revenge trading profit has a shine I told you to enter. Now don't close oh. Just relax. Now your turn to shine. Shey this market think say e smart pass you, you now leave it. Before you just open and close your eye like this. View once. Type view once in the comment section. The market have already gone to minus 500. Then the next minute later arising. CZ. If you are using Bybit, CZ will send you later. If you are using if you are using Binance, CZ will send you later. Dear trader, you just see email notification. Your position on Babablu to Babablu is very close. Add more. They won't see in the letter that the app is sending to you. The app will tell you add more position. How much do you have left? Maybe it's $10 you have left. What do you want to add the $10? Collect. So that's why I see me if I'm trading, like if it's what I said. When I knew that, like every time I said trading with trading, losing money, knowing what you're doing keeps you safe. Like I knew that we're at 94K. I knew 94K has been the very strong resistance. But also that anytime makes 94, anytime makes this 94K breaks, whatever shot I'm taking will go against me. And I put my stop loss where I think my this thing will be invalidated. And it's fine. A strategy that I used last week that gave me 5 straight win in a row, no losses. Shey, is it because of one loss now or so? I'll start panicking and start crying. Oh, this. I must get my money back. The one you clearly last, what happened to it? You get some trades I made 200%, some trades 100%, some trades 50%. It's okay. How much is one loss? Maybe it's 20% to 30% loss or 40%, top of that 50 compared to how much you have made so far. So relax. Don't let revenge trading come into you. Don't go and be increasing your lot size or go and increase your margin size. Revenge trading turns one loss into many losses. I think the biggest killer in trading is revenge trading. Hmm. It is well. So what's the cure? What's the cure? What can cure you from revenge trading? What can cure you from revenge trading? What can cure you from revenge trading? What's the cure? What's the way out of revenge trading? What's the way out? What's the way out? First, step away after a loss. Me, I didn't even know when I was kicked out yesterday. I was sleeping. It was Obina that texted me the night because another kind of 11. I think it happened around 11, 12. Me, I've slept off because why should I be afraid? I was expecting that if I wake up, I wake up to greens, if at all. But I woke up to reds. The reds attacked me. So I was sleeping. Wait for me to wake up around 3 a.m. or thereabout. I saw Obina's message, my boy Obina. I was like, I think I was kicked us out. Oh. I said, chai. I never panic. Market was just pumping. I said, okay, well, you can see it's clear enough. All resistance broken. We look for new structures and we go again. Case closed. That's how it should be. And I'm with you guys here, like nothing happened. I'm okay. I'll still analyze the market and I'll still do well. After a loss, stay away from the market. As you can see, I'm gisting with you guys. Review the trade, reset emotionally, and then come back with a clear head. That's what you should do anytime you have a loss. Just leave the market. What am I gonna pa? Do you understand? So how do we overcome these three things? The fear, the hope, and the repair trading. How can we break this cycle? And here is how professionals stay stable at support and resistance. So how can you be calm at this point? Before you go into any trade, there should be a pre-planned entry. What is your entry point? What is your stop loss and target? What is your entry point? What is your stop loss and then target? Then you know, okay, I've put how much I want to lose on this trade. I did not take all my money in my trading account. I did not use all my money in my trading account. Do you understand? Then accept losses as business expenses. Always be ready to accept your losses and move on. Trade smaller than your ego wants. If your mind is telling you more, use all your portfolio to trade or use half your portfolio, don't do that. Trade smaller so that it will keep your mind at peace. Then journal your emotions, not just entry. So these are the ways you need to things you need to do to avoid revenge trading, hope trading, and fear. So Zoom Master helps by providing clarity at zones. You can see how I already knew that okay, this height, the resistance have been broken, and we wait for a proper structure. It reduces guessing and helps you trust structure, preventing impulsive entries. So I will show you fear-based exit, hope-based hold, and revenge trading gone wrong. I'll show you live. You understand on our live trade. So let's go and analyze Bitcoin and see what really happened with the market. You understand? And let's see where the market is heading to on Bitcoin. If you have any question, you can ask me before I go live. You understand? If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Yeah, if you want, you can see or actually rewatch this video if you want more explanation so you can get me where I'm coming from. Let me go to my chat. So I guess you guys can see my screen clearly. So if you look closely on Monday during our live class analysis, I told you that we can enter Bitcoin at 90K because initially, if you look closely for let me come here like this now. For some weeks, 90K has been a very strong resistance, like around here. 90K has actually been a very strong resistance. So look how this structure went now. If I look back here now, you will see that initially 86K to 90K. 86K was our first. This is look at how structure looks like. Now if you look here, 86K was major support. Bitcoin was going from 86 to 90K, 86 to 90K, 86 to 90K. Then all of a sudden it broke above to 94K. Remember I used to say that whenever a resistance has been broken, that resistance turns towards support, right? And look at it. And it got to 90K. 90K now started holding again. Because that 90K that was the resistance before was broken. And the market went from 94K to retest 90K. Now, on Monday, it was this 90K. I was like, okay, if I want to take a long, we should take a long. You can go and watch video. We should take a long from 90K, 500 or 600, and the market will go up from there. Mind you, I always use higher time frame. You can see I'm currently on the 1 hour time frame. I trust the 1 hour to 4 hour time frame than any other time frame. I can see Zone already clearly gave us an entry and it played out perfectly. In fact, according to Zone he said we're going to hit TP1 and TP2, and we hit TP1 and we hit TP2, and with Jara. Type Jara in the comment section. Type Jara in the comment section. Type Jara. We hit TP1 and TP2 with Jara. So now, remember, 94K was the major resistance. 94K was a mirror ever since. If I go back now and continue drawing this line, you see that 94K was the major resistance. You can see it here now. You can see. And I actually made money last week shorting Bitcoin when it got to 94K. 94K was major resistance. I think we made profit from around there. Bitcoin went back to 90K, holding 90K support. Because that 90K first was even just minor resistance because she was just holding for some weeks. But the major was 94K, which I made profit from. Yeah. Then be that the market recently broke out from the 90K back to 94K. Therefore, it shows that, oh, this resistance now is this now a support. And you can see the market was not dancing around there, holding this 90K. That was when I said we should long Bitcoin 90K according to what Zomaster AI trade indicator was showing us. Do you understand? Now from here it pumped to 97K. Good. Now, since this 94K is a resistance, yeah, that goes to show that if this pump plays out the way it's playing out now, shows that it has broken this resistance. For us to conclude that this place will hold, we need the market to, you know, touch this resistance zone that has turned to support. Before we can even complete the support zone, what we want from it is to that it has already gone down like this. So we want the market to do this for us. The 94K now is going to become a perfect support, no longer a resistance. You can see it's already reacting there, but we'll observe and see what happens in the market if it's going to actually break below to probably 92K. But currently now, with what I'm seeing, 94,500 looks like a support that is about to build. And this is the kind of clarity that Zomaster can give to you. It makes you not. With all this pump, I never panic. Hey, I don't want Bitcoin to go reach 100K. There's high chances that if this 94K support holds, we're going to see 100K to 99K. So let's see what happens from there. And hopefully this time around the market does not leave me behind. So if Bitcoin fails to clear 96K because it has gone to retest 94K zone, if it fails to go up to 96K and it continues going down, we're going to see it. We're going to see 93K anytime soon. We're going to see 93K anytime soon, or probably 92K here. But let's see what happens from here, and we are going to make our decision. So this is why you need Zomaster to always be there to deliver you. The coin I was really waiting for yesterday is this coin, but I think the coin has left us. You can see this one of my favorite pairs. I don't want to enter. It just stopped delivering. You can see that AXS here created a resistance here for a very long time, and I see it broke out on that resistance. So I was like, I woke up and when I saw this move, I was like, okay, let the market come to this entry Zomaster gave to me. This breakout and retest is a very sweet entry. So I was like, okay, since it has broken out from that resistance, let the market come back down here. But the market stop around there and started going. That's how I did not, I did not take the trade because it did not get to my entry. You can see the kind of clarity Zone Master is giving to us. You understand? You can see the kind of clarity that Zone Master is giving to us. I was hoping that this market to come, but it broke out. The same thing Bitcoin is doing now. As it broke out, I saw the market is bullish on this coin. I tried to wait for it to come back down to this entry where it broke out from. But quite unfortunately, it left me and went up. So for now, this coin is bullish. I really don't know. I really can't say this is where it's heading to. You understand? But let's see what happens. Whatever goes up must come down. You can see how calmly I'm analyzing the market without stress. Everything looks so clear to me. All the validation, the structures, the clarity looks so clear to me without any issue. You understand? And this is exactly how I want you guys to be trading. Trade with clarity. It keeps your mind at peace. It makes you ignore the noise of people saying, trading is this, trading is that, this and that. It gives you clarity in the market. Do you understand? So that's how Master works. Gives you clarity, works for both crypto and forex and all of that. You won't see on sometimes I like just upping the forex guys. You can see on Euro USDT, you can see how this entry here played out already and straight to profit. Got to this entry that Zomaster gave to us. You can see I'm switching within this thing on different pairs. This is a forex pair actually. You can see Zomaster got to this entry peacefully. You can see the structure, you can see the clarity. Got to take profit one from here. You can see he got back to this entry and you can see the massive profit already on it. You can see. So this is Euro USD. I see how it looks like. I can see the profit already. In fact, it has kissed the entry here and it's already on profit. So if you notice, I stick mostly to the 1 hour time frame if I'm looking for entries. After confirming the bullishness in the market or whatever I want to confirm, I use the 4 hour and the daily to look for the direction of the market. I use my 1 hour for entry. And if I see any 4 hour entry, I take on my full chest. So that's it. That's it. That is it. So this is exactly how to use the Zomaster to trade and make money with it, how to see the market with clarity. It's high time, this 2026, it's high time we stop trading without having a picture of what we are doing. It's high time we start trading with more clarity and all. So if you have any question, you can ask me your question now. I think everybody understands what's going on in the market. I've analyzed Bitcoin, I've analyzed ASX, my favorite coin, showed you what I if you notice I don't have so many coins I trade. I have specific coin that I'm watching. So if you have any question, you can ask me quickly. You can ask me quickly your questions. And if you are new here and you want access to the Zone Master AI trade indicator, you want to ease your stress and understand the market perfectly before you take a trade, you understand, and make money just like I have been doing and my community members have been doing, you can ask or DM me for access and I'll give you the access. So to wrap up today, fear closes trade too early, hope keeps traders in too long, and revenge destroys your account. Control your emotions at support and resistance, and your result will change. If today really helped you, I want you to type control in the chat. If today really helped you, I want you to type control in the chat so that on Friday we're going to talk about how to trust your levels and stay disciplined over time. So you all are welcome. So we thank God for today's class. So if you're interested in getting Zoom Master, just DM me and I'll give you access to it. And also, just like I come every morning to use it, I come every morning to use it. You too, you can join me and see how I use it every morning. Just like I have my own PS, you too, you can have your own PS. You don't have to trade the whole, if you don't have to trade the whole PS in the whole crypto space or forex space, you should choose your PS so you can understand how they move. So that sometimes, say, without even looking at Zoom Master, you will know where to enter from. So you all are welcome today. God bless you all. Stay safe and make sure you trade with more clarity and structure. Thank you and God bless you.